Dealing with a little bit of a cold. I apologize for that. That causes coughing and stuff, which is interrupting the lecture a little bit. See if we can get through it. Okay, well now on these, we're actually told that the triangles are similar, so we're supposed to find the missing parts. So what we have to do is determine what are the corresponding pieces. Well, if we have this triangle, it looks like this one. Obviously, this looks like a right triangle. We're not told it is, but it looks like one. If that's true, y has to go with 35, 13 has to go with x, and 10 and 20 go together. So we'd have this. 10 is to 20, as 13 is to x, as y is to 35. Look at the relationship between 10 and 20. 10 is how much of, well, we can just come along and say that's just 1 to 2, isn't it? Well, 13 is 1. What's 2 got to be? It's got to be 13 to 26 equals. Well, 35 is 2. What's y got to be? This is our x right here. This is 35. We would simply divide 35 by 2. And this would be 17.5. Would be our y. Okay? Let's do it another way. Let's cross multiply. Be x equals 26. Then let's come over here and do this one. 1 is to 2 equals y is to 35. So 2y equals 35. Y equals 17.5. Okay? So we found those there, and they maintain the 1 to 2 relationship. Now let's look at this next one. It's a little more challenging. Put up some equations that will help us out. We're told that this segment right here is congruent to this segment. What? That's what these two marks mean right here. We're told this segment excuse me, is congruent to this one. So we know this right here is 13. Okay? Well, this means that x plus 2 equals 26. So x has to equal what? 24. Okay? And then also we know that we have this triangle right here. Since these two triangles are similar, we know that 20, this here, is to 26 as what? 26 plus 13. Okay? Alright, this corresponding side would be y, as y is to 26 plus 13, is to 39. Well, what's this right here? Take out 2, we've just got 10 is to 13, right? 10 is to 13, we took out a 2. Well, how many times does 13 go into 39? Well, let's do that. Well, let's just do that straight out. We'd have 26y equals 78. Okay? If we take, not 26y equals, equals 780. I'm sorry, 780. And if we were to do that, let me see, 26, y equals 30. Do that in your calculator, and you should get 30. Okay? Let's look at this last one more time. Made some changes to it. Let's look at it. Again, we're told that these triangles are congruent. We have one long one here and one short one here. One has a base of 7.2, one of us a base of y. One of us has the sides of 16 and x, One of them has sides of 24, another one has sides of 9 plus x. So let's find out what y is. 7.2 is to 16. That's this piece of this one up here. As y is to 24, this whole side. And when we do that, we get 16y equals 172.8. We divide 172.8 by 16, and we get y equals 10.8. Now let's use that one to find out about this other one. Okay, our smaller triangle has a base of 7.2. Our larger one we know has a base of 10.8. So 7.2 is to 10.8 as what? X is to x plus 9. Okay, as this side is to this whole long side. So let's just cross multiply. We get 10.8x equals 7.2 times 9 plus 7.2x. When we take this over here and subtract it from this right there, we end up with 3.6x equals, multiply these two together, 64.8. Divide 3.6 into 64.8, we come up with x equals 18, okay, and x equals 18. Got it? So this whole side over here would be this whole side would be 27. This whole side is 24. This base is 7.2, and this base is 10.8. Okay? So there's some more problems using similar triangles, solving for unknown sides. As you can imagine, the equations and the formulas and the challenges for this are limited. You just have to put them together and use your proportions, cross multiply, and solve for the unknown.